and today we're going to be talking about Marvel Rivals characters, right? And we're going to be ranking every single Marvel Rivals character based off their backgrounds, character, like their background story provided like within the game and their lore within the game, and then just their overall design, okay? So I'm not going to be going like too far into their lore. Probably just like the first initial one that you see. 'Cause I know you have to unlock like the rest of them, but I just wanted to go right off like when you first get into the game, the lore that they have and what's provided to you, right? Okay, so we'll start off with Adam Warlock. I think Adam Warlock's kind of a cool character. I like how they talk about the perfect life form, the perfect being. Yeah, I mean it's all right. B tier. That's all I would really say for that. Like, I think it's cool. He was cool in MCU as well too. I love his flying scene when his mom gets straight annihilated. And he seems like super powerful as well too. So he seems cool, but I'm B tier. Black Panther. Black Panther is this is gonna be very controversial, but Black Panther's always been not that interesting of a character to me. I thought Killmonger was a lot more interesting of a character. Now, let me hear me out. Black Panther is cool, but he has the whole intergalactic emperor stuff, and like Bast is like the one guiding his decisions to work with like Doom and stuff like that. It's cool, but it's really all right overall. Kind of. I'll give it an A tier because I kind of like it. It is kind of interesting. The Black Widow. So we have the Black Widow from the Red Room and everything like that, and then her relationship with Clint. I don't know why in like the MCU movies, like because I'm trying to go into this with the knowledge of like somebody who just watches like the MCU movies, and then somebody who just reads like the basic lore that they provide you in the game, right? And then just seeing their design, how good they are just from that perspective, right? I thought this is good. Like that's pretty. That's Natasha, right? Like that's Black Widow. They did it pretty well. I don't want to get because I don't want to get into like the kit as well too, and like their overall like ability designs. Because I would say every single character is good. I think you could put every single character is pretty much in like an S tier on how they design these characters, like abilities and stuff, and how they feel. Bruce Banner's spitting ability is odd. I don't know why. I don't know who cooked that up, but that's the next guy. Let's go ahead and get into him. Perfect segue. Yeah, Bruce is good in this game. I mean, they did him well. To be honest, like Bruce is good. Like it's just the spitting is odd. The spitting is very weird. I don't know what they were thinking with that, but like I like how he starts off as like the normal human. Like I think it's a really cool mechanic that they were able to implement. And then he goes all the way to like his world breaker form, like his super powerful form. I think that's really cool how they did that. So I think I would say design is really good. Even his like background, like lore and everything, where he realizes he has to fight. You know what? Actually, A tier. It's not. It's pretty cool. Captain America 2099. Yeah, Captain America is dope. I like how the shield is like, cause since he's in the future now, the shield is like that and everything, right? I would say it's cool. He looks cool. It's Captain America. You can. The origin story is always the same. Starts off as a soldier, weak guy who gets a serum and is able to fight like really well. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Cloak and Dagger. I think Cloak and Dagger is S tier. Cloak and Dagger is really cool how they designed it, made the two characters interact like that. That's a very impressive, I would say. And I think it's really good how they work so well. A lot of people say they're like some of the best characters. Like their ultimate is really well. Oh, let me not get into that. I gotta forget not to do that. Not to do that. I try to just get into it, man. Honestly, so I just include. Let me just include how they overall play as well. I'll talk about it, but it won't really factor too much because they all really play the same. But in terms of even like how they design the lore, the story, all of it, I think is really cool. It is a little odd when you look at it because it's like what am I looking at here exactly? But but he got his snow bunny keeping him right. You know, keeping that man on the right path of life and everything, right? He's making sure nobody messes with her. He like that bodyguard, right? That's what's up. It's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see young love. So can't hate on that. S tier, young love S tier. Doctor Strange. To be honest, I like Doctor Strange, but I think he could have been better. I don't really like him that much, so I'm gonna put him in C tier. Cause I know his whole hands, all that jazz, all that stuff. But his design is just, I don't really like it that much, right? I'm not gonna include the how he plays and everything because I have some issues with that, but I'm not gonna include that in this. But it's just overall, it's just okay. You know, I'm not saying this should have changed a lot because what can you really change for it? It's very true to who he is and his character. He's just kind of dull overall. I'll put him in the B tier, but maybe not C. But I'm keeping him in C actually. Somebody got to be in C, bro. Groot is good. I mean, is Groot. Like, bro, don't really have that many voice lines. And he had that one voice line in the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was the funniest stuff. And another reason why he's kind of low is that, yeah, Doctor Strange is, yeah, man, he's just, I don't know, bro. He's just not that interesting to me. That's personal opinion. But anyway, back to Groot. Groot had that one voice line in the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was the funniest thing, bro. I was like, did that guy really just talk? Like, it was the craziest thing watching that in the theaters. Like, huh? Did they just make him speak? I love that. I love that Guardians of the Galaxy movie, bro. That was really good. Hawkeye. He got to be right next to his little boo right here. Sorry, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce, I don't know what they were thinking putting out together in MCU. Like, even, I won't get too much in the comment, but even, like, you see in the stories, they can have that on and off relationship and stuff like that. It's like, bro, like, I'm sorry. Like, there was times where all the Avengers would meet up and then, like, they would go, like, Hawkeye and Black Widow would meet and Bruce and Black Widow would walk into the room, and then she go run over to Hawkeye and give him one of those hugs. It's like Drake said, those hugs. Those hugs because he used to give those type of hugs. I bet that was happening all day. He probably picking her up and spinning her around and some nonsense like that, bro. And then Bruce was probably just taking that. That's where his anger really comes from. That's how he became the Hulk for real, bro. Shoot, that turned Eddie bad into the Hulk. But anywho, bro, even in like their team up, like I was reading their team up profile. And like the allied agents, bro, this is crazy. Natasha's, let me read it for y'all. Natasha's long solo career didn't stop her from feeling joy at seeing Clint again. As elite spies, they kept their emotions under wraps. Clint felt it too. They challenged each other on the battlefield, rescued each other in critical moments, and shared a rivalry only they understood. Black Widow and Hawkeye, the legendary pair, were back and ready to make history again. And the bro gonna be like, Nat, you're telling me you're how old? You look even younger than you did during that Coney Island mission. Bro was cracking that like every day. Multiple times a day. I'm sorry. I don't know who cooked trying to put those two together in the MCU. Like, I'm sorry. You did Hulk a disservice by doing that. Cause that's just rough. But yeah, I really like his design. My bad, I had to talk about that. But yeah, I really like his design. I think it's cool how they have like the assassin version of him, where he's got like the sword and everything. I like how they have he's like an anti-hero, right? So I get that easy A tier, I would say. And then we have Hela. Hela is really cool, honestly. I never cared much for this character, but Hela is cool. I like how they designed her. So I give her A tier. Because like Hela is just super dope. And she has a really cool design. Her kit, I forgot, I'm not getting too much into the kit. Because everyone has a good kit. So kit doesn't really matter too much. But her kit is really cool as well too with like the crows and stuff like that. And just how she has the really powerful like primary attack and all that stuff. Like it's really cool. I really like how they did that. So yeah, that sums that up. And then her lore is really nice. How it talks about how like she controls like the undead armies and stuff like that. Like I think she's a very cool character overall. The Iron Fist. The Iron Fist is cool. I mean, so, yeah, I put Iron Fist in A tier. My Iron Fist is like, cause I believe him and like, now please, y'all, if I get this wrong, correct me in the comments. I believe Luna Snow and Iron Fist were in like the same group together in somewhere. But like, I mean, he's designed well. Pretty cool design. What can I say? A tier. Iron Man, B tier. Iron Man is cool. He He got the same lore. It's Iron Man. I think I'm kind of fatigued. I'm kind of tired of Iron Man. Now he's cool, bro. But I'm sick of seeing Iron Man, so I'll put him in B tier. Jeff the Land Shark, D tier. We don't need him in the game. I'm sorry. I know many of y'all probably just clicked out the video or just. I know y'all furiously went to the comments. I'm typing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. B tier though. He alright. Like I know people love him because he's like cute, but you movie that ain't nothing. Nah, I'm playing. He's cool though. He's just not my cup of tea. That's basically what B tier is. Like, yeah, I respect these characters, just not really my cup of tea or whatever. Loki. C tier Loki. Nah, I'm playing. All right. What I actually think about Loki. Loki is like, I mean, yeah, it's cool. The lore is cool. It's decent. The background's cool. I really like how they have, what's it called? Because I know like this game also has like the interactions, which I think is really cool. So the interactions are also like dope that he has. And I like just like the random stuff that he'll be like yapping and saying as you're playing the game. I think that's also cool. I would say design, overall, everything, yeah, it's good. B tier. I've never really been that huge a fan of Loki. I know people love Loki. People love the Loki TV show, stuff like that. Like, it was interesting, but I never really cared much for him. Luna Snow. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care for her at all. Like, alright. So, do I want this to be objective or subjective? Well, this is subjective, buddy. Keep it a stack. Because if this was objectively every character is A or S above, right? So we gotta keep this somewhat subjective. Because every character that they've designed is designed very well. Now, if we're gonna go abilities is what would actually make this S to D. But we're not doing that here. So yeah, I don't really care much for Luna. Like she's there to get people to play the game. More so than any other character, people look at Luna Snow and they want to play the game. Because they think she's cute. I mean, that's all it really is. That's all you really need, right? And I mean, it works, clearly. So, Magic. I like Magic character. Magic is a really cool character, I would say. I like her abilities. I think these are the type of characters we need to see in the X-Men. I'm sorry, but some, like, Iceman is cool. Don't get it wrong. That fire guy is cool, right? But like this is a character you can make the X-Men about, and she would be pretty cool because she's like the general of Limbo, or like the emperor or leader of Limbo. Like, bro, that's so cool. Honestly, I put her in S tier. You're like, what? I know y'all are like, boy, what are you talking about? But nah, like she's super cool. Honestly, I think she's a really cool. I like her design. I think it's really cool. I think her lore they provide in the game is really cool. Like it makes you interested to learn more. Magneto. Honestly, I love Magneto's character, but I don't like how he is in this game. I don't like how he's designed. That's my personal opinion. I feel like I wish I think it's cool how they made him like the Vanguard, the tank, but I wish he was more of like a strategist type of character, you know? Because I feel like he's just his potential, like his fantasy, isn't fully realized. I know y'all are like, what are you talking about, bro? That's just my opinion. Because like, bro, we've seen in the movies what he can do with metal, and then in the game, it's just he creates a big ball of metal, he gives a shield, he creates another shield, and then he just throws a piece of metal. Like that's it. I don't really like that, and I feel like there's a lot more they could have done with him, like as a strategist or something. And I feel like the strategists are the most creative ones that they made, and also the duelist, I would say. But yeah, that's what I would say for that. It just feels very shoehorned, like very narrow is what I would put. I'm not gonna put it in C tier. Dang. And I feel like he needs right now. Yeah, I put it in C tier because I feel like he needs Professor X for his character to really be meshed out. That's what I would say. Mantis is good. Mantis is cool. I don't really have much to say about Mantis. You know, she knows how you feeling, bro. Yeah, I mean that's about it. She alright. Moon Knight. Moon Knight is cool. I give Moon Knight like A tier. Moon Knight's got, you know, he got that cool factor to him. Like you just look at him, people probably think like, oh, is this like Batman or something? Because he just looks cool, to be honest. So yeah, I would say he's pretty dope overall. Can't complain. Moon Knight's cool. He got a cool abilities. His lore is also cool about how he gets a second chance for Khonshu, how he's dealing with the voices in his head, all that stuff, right? It's just overall pretty nice, pretty dope. Namor. Namor. Namor is cool. I think a lot of people don't really play Namor because he kind of looks goofy. Like people look at him and just think, is this bootleg Aquaman? Who is this fake Aquaman? But he's actually a pretty cool character, honestly. And like every time we see him, he's always just trying to attack the surface, so he seems very one dimensional too. He's like chaos, 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 like Jack from Final Fantasy, chaos, 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 and then bro, his is like humanity, humanity, humanity. Like bro, we get it, all right, we get it. Penny Parker, Penny Parker, Penny Parker, PP. I never really cared much for her character at all. I don't think she's like badly designed. I just don't really care about her at all. I'm gonna just leave that there, yeah. Psylocke. Psylocke is a cool character. Like she looks pretty cool. The design is cool. I give her A tier. Like she's definitely one of the most popular characters. You could tell just by looking at her. She got the anime girl hair. She looked like an anime character. Like she's just cool. I think a lot of people will like her. I think her design is really nice. And her lore is interesting. I didn't know like she was like plucked from like a different time and she's in here. I didn't even know that's what her character was like. Cause I think she's different in the MCU, right? So that's kind of cool. She's like a completely different character, or not MCU, the X-Men, the XCU, whatever it is. Like I think she's pretty cool. The Punisher. Punisher's basic, bro. Like Punisher is a simple character overall. So there's not really much you can do with him. I think he's great. Just I don't really care for him that much. Rocket Raccoon, A tier. Rocket had a lot of character development overall, because like a lot of these are kind of related to the movies and kind of related to the comics. I feel like they're taking the best parts of these characters from the visual media and from comics as well. So I like how they made him like a more interesting character with the movies, and I feel like the game is also kind of expanding upon that as well too. So that's what I would say for that one. Scarlet Witch, bro. They think we forgot what Scarlet Witch did. Like I was reading her bio. I was like, they think we forgot, bro. They trying to talk about how like she, bro. This is how I be laughing. I'm like, they really think we forgot, cause like in her bio, right? They'll be talking about how she trying to hold, or she refuses to allow the universe to disintegrate with everyone in it, and she refuses to happen no matter what the cost. Bro, you think we forgot what you were willing to do to keep your kids alive? Like, brother, you do not care about everybody. Let's keep it 100. Oh, y'all gonna be like, oh, she changed. She realized the error of her ways. She knows what she did wrong. Buddy, you enslaved people. Like, nah, you get the only D tier. I'm gonna be honest. Because what are you doing? Spider-Man. Now, this is gonna be probably the hottest take here. I was never really the biggest Spider-Man fan. I think Spider-Man's cool. Let me give him A tier. But I've never really... I like how they made Spider-Man in this game. He's cool. Yeah, like, in terms of how they brought him into the game, I think Spider-Man's, like, very cool, honestly. I think he's a cool character. I'm definitely going to include how these characters are represented in the gameplay as well, too. I'm going to include that, because that's actually very important. I'm realizing that now. That's a large portion of the character. So, all right, including that now, let me go through everybody else. I would say yes, yeah, good. Yeah, valid. He might go up. Yeah, he might go up just based off of that, because that's actually really cool how they implemented that. Yeah. He might go actually D tier based off of that, because I don't like how he plays, to be honest. I don't like how he plays at all. Yeah, I had to say it. Sorry, guys. Anywho, moving on. Iron Man goes down a tier. Okay, that's good for now. Squirrel Girl. I know y'all love Squirrel Girl. I don't care for her at all. B tier. But y'all love her. Star-Lord. I don't really like how Star-Lord... Okay. There's the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game, right? How Star-Lord plays in that is cool. I kind of wish they brought some parts of that to him here. Because a lot of people be like, oh, he's just like a Soldier 76. You're not wrong. I don't really have anything to say. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. These flying is cool. B tier. I like Starlet's character a lot. You know what? Never mind. A tier. B tier. B tier because I don't know. I just feel like they could have made it like cooler with like, because he has like the element guns, but there's no element. Yeah, honestly, just for that, yeah, like I wish you could like do different elements with the guns. That'd be really cool. But it might be broken where like fire does damage over time. Like earth kind of has like a, on the initial hit, it like slows somebody or stuns them. Water could like make your allies faster or something like that. I think that, and then air, or maybe air can make you faster, and then water could like heal you every time. Yeah, water could like heal you every time you get a hit or something like that. I think there's a lot they could do with that, and I kind of hate they didn't do that with him. So that's why I put him there. Storm, bro. Everybody says Storm's like design as well is like not that good, which I think is valid. I think that's valid. Like, well, not design, but like how she plays is not that good. I think that's very valid, to be honest. I would say that's very valid to say. But I think she just needs to be made like a little bit stronger. So like, I don't think she's that bad. But right now she's C tier. I think she could definitely go up. Then we have Thor. Thor, I don't like Thor at all. I'm sorry. I hate his ultimate. It feels, I just don't like how it feels. I know people are probably like, oh, you're just not good at the game. You know, you're right. I just don't really like the feel of him. I think he's cool. Like, if you've ever played Smite, I mean, and the thing is, like, all these characters, like, everybody knows Thor's backstory, Storm's backstory, Peter Quill's backstory. So that's why I had to kind of, like, change my criteria a little bit through this. Because it's like, they like, the lore and everything is cool. The backstories they all have are cool. But, I mean, you know, we get it, bro. You know, like, we get it. We get it, bro. So, yeah, that's what I would say for that. Thor's never really been an interesting character to me at all either. So, yeah, I'll keep them right there. And then we have Venom. Venom's alright. I think Venom's a cool character. Like, I like Eddie Brock. I think like Eddie Brock's D1 hatred is always gonna be cool to me. So yeah, valid. Like, you know, it's cool. He plays pretty well. He plays pretty fun. So yeah, I mean, hey, B tier. Bucky is S tier. I really like Bucky's character in this game. I think how he plays is really cool. It's like a soldier, and I think how they gave him the new arm is cool. The lore is cool. S tier easily. Wolverine, I've never really cared much for Wolverine. I know people are gonna be like, what? Yeah, B tier. Wolverine's B tier. He's alright. Never really been my cup of tea. But yeah, let's go ahead. This is my tier list, guys. I mean, I'll probably like, this is the worst tier list I've ever seen in my life. You're right. It's not that great, but you know, I feel like based off of the criteria I had for it, and this is my personal opinion, you guys probably aren't gonna agree. But, you know, everybody's free to their own. Y'all can go say whatever you want. I can say whatever I want. At the end of the day, everybody's free for their own interpretations and stuff, right? So thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to go in the comments and like and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think of the future. Thank you. Bye.